Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
The action has already started. It's a loose ball.
Hilal would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Vardiol. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be...
Ruben Neves! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Nouri. Al Hilal are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Akanji. Still goalless. He's having a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Gundogan. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the...
And a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
And we have our very first corner. Kusanov gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Very nicely done. Back in once more. Can he finish? Goal! Al Hilal! And Al Hilal are in front.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Número 27.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Gundogan. Now it's Haaland. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Ah, such a clever touch. Kusanov did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Haaland. Matches Nunes. Gets into some space. Guardiola can get it clear. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Bernardo Silva. And that's gone loose. Oh, that was vital.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Al Hilal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Gundogan.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Pulls it back. Brilliantly cut out. And they can counter here. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ortega deals with it effortlessly. Kusanov. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Bernardo Silva. And the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Al Hilal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Gundogan looking to run onto it.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
In once more. Chance for the header! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Now listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Haaland. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! And the
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Convertido en el minuto 53. Número 30.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And it's Bernardo Silva. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
And he's been shifted off it. Looking for the runner.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
He's found a way through. Matheus Nunes. Oh, this looks sharp. Driving forward.
Al Hilal may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Haaland. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Haaland proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
They get a throw in. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 27. Lo reemplazará número 47.
Malcolm! Just off target. That's really well manoeuvred. Vardiol calmly anticipates. Foden. And Kusanov. Bernardo Silva. Foden. And it's Gundogan.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. And the pass is intercepted. Al Hilal are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Malcolm, he's gone for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Nico Gonzalez. And Kusanov. And it's Bernardo Silva.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And the number on the board is 3. Oh, look at the space here. And the shot! Gundogan. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Al Hilal can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take some